How's it? Today's Thursday, May 7th. It's my sister's birthday today. Very important. I did a bunch of just overhead work, just overhead upper body work, power jerks, push presses, regular presses, and then some other accessories to finish off. I think this is the first time I did a actually heavy-ish um, behind the neck power jerk. Usually when I do power jerks, they are in the front, and so doing it behind the neck is just an interesting feeling. I haven't practiced with this enough to go really heavy. I've done a few workouts that mainly consisted of triples and doubles. I think maybe I did one with some fives in the past, but generally speaking, I haven't done a heavy one ever, I don't think. So today was that day. I am genuinely very happy with how everything went and how everything felt, given how I mismanaged my time this past week for school. My training kind of took a back seat, which I think if my priorities are straight, that's what should happen, and I'm glad I was able to figure out that in my head. So this is, I believe, just kind of the first week that I'm going to end up pushing on the power jerk. So Steve said it doesn't need to be ridiculously heavy, so I kind of just cut it off at a weight that I felt was pretty good for me. That was an awkward looking 225 there. So just 235 is in the realm of a weight that's kind of challenging that I don't really have practice with, and then anything above that is I don't think I've ever done before. I looked really solid, so I felt I was comfortable to go up, and then this is my heaviest set here, 255. And I'm really happy with how that looked as well. But I did struggle a little bit. So like Steve said, that it's going to be kind of the first workout that I'm going to be building off of. So I didn't want to push beyond that. After that, I did 90% of 255 for 3 doubles. So 90% would be of 255 about 234. So I did just 230, 229 and a half, something like that. So these are just some doubles at 230. My overhead stability there looked really strong, and it felt really strong, even though I was leaning a little bit forward. That's why I was able to hold it. I'm happy with how quick my elbows came through for all of those. Then I moved into some push presses. I did 5 triples. I did 5 triples at 190. Some of these kind of got my upper back a little sore. It's just that kind of uncomfortable breathing feeling that I've been dealing with for a while. But I'm sure that if I just dropped them on the blocks each rep, it would have been fine. And I could have done that. I made it a lot harder on myself by catching each individual rep, but I think it's okay. The goal for these was to push quickly, be really explosive, and so you can see here, the first two sets I kind of forgot about that, and then this third set, I was remembering to push hard, give strong impulse. So the speed off of my shoulders is a lot quicker than the ones before. Like there here. That was a very good rep. Here's my final one. Yeah, quick off my shoulders again. Bad dip, but it turned out okay. That's my last rep. From there, I moved into something that I haven't done in quite some time. It's the overhead press with some overhead squats with the press width, like grip width. So here, this one is my normal press width, and mind you, my hip has been having that issue, right? So I was just trying my best to execute a squat, and I wasn't able to do it. I got really frustrated. It looks ridiculous, but I wasn't able to do it, and so I widened my press width just a little bit so that I could execute an overhead squat. This is very lightweight, so it's just a mobility issue. It's not anything else. But I was able to sink it, and to be honest, it didn't feel bad. I just need to remember to keep my legs stacked, like for my hips. Keep it stacked a little bit better and for longer in the descent. Got a little bit on my toes there, and then I think, if I recall correctly, I fixed it on this last one. Yeah, significantly better. Then I moved into some snatch grip RDLs. Just 5 sets of 5. The number was less relevant today. He said, choose a weight that's a little bit heavier than what you think you're going to snatch tomorrow. And I think I could do 165 tomorrow. Not sure for doubles, so 175 seemed like a reasonable weight to choose. And then I finished off here with some inverted rows. These are a lot more challenging than they look. 3 sets of 15 is kind of a lot, but it's mainly because I didn't have time to do those weighted pull-ups earlier this week. That'll be it for today.